It's been a while actually, 2 weeks, 3 weeks even. I didn't think it would take so much time to post another video, but life happened, so kind of took me a while. Anyway, I'm here. I'm happy you're also here. Let's talk about some heavy topics today. I think we will get through this. I actually made a script, but now that I'm thinking a lot about this topic and even recorded some other videos right now, I don't think I will be going by script. So if you see me glancing down here, maybe I'm trying to go by script, but I'm probably not. Yes, let's start. So we know by now that people are suffering. People cannot afford groceries. They cannot pay rent. They cannot put anything into savings. I mean, that's the least worryful thing, but they cannot pay to stay alive right now. I've seen many videos of people crying on TV shows because they cannot afford to live anymore. They cannot afford to pay anything, not even the unhealthiest and cheapest of things they cannot buy anymore because it's just not affordable. Some single parents have to work multiple jobs to keep them afloat. Like, it's a mess. It's a mess. And this is just Europe and America I'm talking about. Like, this is just the West. I don't even want to start with the countries that have it much, much worse and always had it much, much worse. There's genocides happening, mass destruction, mass killing, animals are slaughtered, people are being R-worded, life. I mean, I've seen the videos, I've seen so many things that are still haunting me. Basically, living beings are suffering. They are suffering in an extension I cannot even begin to explain. And it's mostly because of the West. I mean, 90%, I guess. Even more, probably. You might feel helpless. You might feel like there's nothing left to do. There's no way for you to help to do anything. You feel the pressure of the world drowning you. You feel it taking over all your emotions and spiraling into deep sadness and helplessness and hopelessness. That you don't feel like life is worth living. That you don't feel like it's okay for you to continue living. Like it's okay for you to go out and continue your day. And I get it. I've gone to sleep so many nights crying while watching all these videos of these people and animals suffering and crying and screaming for help. I don't even know what to do with myself anymore. I don't know how I'm able to wake up every day and continue life like it's not tearing apart my soul. I don't know how I do it. Actually, I do think I know how I do it. Actually, I do believe that the reason I can't continue is because I have such a strong will to make a change. I have such a strong will to eventually get up with everything that I have and save as many beings as I possibly can. Because I am so done with all the suffering. And I know I cannot change it from one day to another. I cannot end everyone's suffering. But hopefully I will be able one day to change a few's lives for the better. So at least they don't have to go through any of this anymore. I just want to talk about something that has happened to me, or that is still happening to me, and how I'm dealing with it, because it might help you too. I have had depression since I was 13, basically. I have had an eating disorder. I probably still in my mind somewhere do. Gaining weight makes me scared, but it's not controlling me any longer. So I do have gotten better. I still have an anxiety disorder, but it's also not controlling my life anymore. I'm 28 at this point, so a few years ago I was diagnosed with BPD. At my worst, I decided I couldn't do it any longer. I needed to get help, or I would stay in this hellhole my whole life. But I decided then and there that I needed help, because this could not continue like the way it did. So I decided to go to therapy, and I went there for 10 weeks. I stayed there for 10 weeks. I got therapy, I got medication. I've met a psychiatrist who was giving me the medication, and apart from childhood, because I do not remember childhood, this is probably the happiest I've ever been. And what I wanted to explain with this is I didn't start having thoughts about helping others or taking action to help others before saving myself first. I knew that I had to save myself first before I could even think of saving another person, because it would not have worked. Because I cannot just go out there crying, being in so much pain in my soul and in my body. I couldn't have helped anyone. So even back then already, what I tried to repeat to myself was always this one line that the flight attendants had before takeoff. You must put your own oxygen mask on first before helping the person next to you. You cannot save a life if you need saving first. Also, in a capitalist world, cannot mostly not help anyone without the necessary money. So what I'm trying to say here is I continued and I saved myself first, and I've taken care of myself first before taking care of others, because I cannot help them if I'm in the same boat. I cannot stay depressed about the current state of the world because it would not help the world. It would not save anyone. I had to help myself first before going on to help the other people. Your tears will not save them. I can cry as much as I want to, but none of those tears is going to save a life. None of them. You have to move, you have to change something, you have to work, you have to be included in this society and in this world. For years, I just lay in my bed, looked at these animals, and I mean, it kind of did help them because I stopped eating meat. But other than that, I did not do anything. I continue on my life. Like, I don't even know what I would do even if I stopped living the life I am living right now. What would change for the people if I stopped living this life? Would it help them? Would it save them? Probably not. So the only thing I can do is actually take action, actually move, integrate yourself into this society, because that's the only way that these people can actually see light at the end of their tunnel one day. Because otherwise there's no hope for them. Action is the only way you can make a difference. That is why I started this YouTube channel. That is why I decided to do something. That is why I cannot stay the way I am, because my tears will not save a life. My tears will not save a life. Even if I cried a river. So, if you're actually drowning in the pressure of this world, get your help, go get better. You have to come clean with anything that you're unhappy with. Because otherwise, the dreams you have of saving another life, it will not happen if you haven't even saved yourself. And I'm telling you this after 10 plus years of depression and eating disorders and anxiety. Like, the anxiety we're talking about is not being able to go out, and even if 2 or 3 people were gathered at the same times around me, I felt like I drowned. If I wanted to go grocery shopping, I had to go at one of those days where the least amount of people would be there, and even then I had to put on AirPods because I just couldn't deal with anything. And even then it was too much. I had to go to sleep after. The energy it took from me was immense, to say the least. And I know how difficult it is to stand up when there's no energy to take from. You have no reserves, you have nothing left. There is nothing to take the energy from. But if you want to get better, if you want to see change in the world, you have to change yourself for the better first. Because otherwise there will be no change. And other people will not do it. Believe me. If you're desperate to be a good person, to be someone you can be proud of and look back at and be so happy to have went the way you did, you have to take the first step. And the first few steps will be the hardest. But believe me, if you have a good heart, and I'm not babbling on about these things with you have a good soul, you have a good heart, and therefore you will succeed in life because you're a good person, that's bullshit. I'm telling you that's bullshit. Because look at the richest people on earth. The rich are not rich because they're good people. They're rich because they don't mind stepping on other people's backs to get where they want to be. So being a good person will probably not get you to be a trillionaire like Elon Musk just turned into, but it will be enough to help 10 people, 20 people, 30 people. Beings. It doesn't have to be people. It can be animals. Eventually you'll be able to save someone and share your luck with them and share the happiness. Have you ever seen a happy cow? Have you ever seen them jumping around after they were safe from being slaughtered? Have you seen the way a duck felt water for the first time? Have you seen a bunny jumping around after it was saved from experimenting on? Have you seen the luckiness an elephant felt after being saved from a circus? Look at those animals and the happiness and joy that they still have in their heart because you decided to share the advantages that you have in life with them. Sharing happiness is the only thing that doesn't turn into halves when you share them. They double, they triple, they multiply. So share your happiness, share your luck with the people who need it, with the animals who need it, with anyone who needs it, to multiply joy in this world, to multiply happiness in this world. Always help those in need. Never turn a blind eye on cruelty, because there's so much pain in this world. We need a person like you helping, being there, looking around, always ready to help the person next to them, an animal next to them, whoever needs it, whatever needs it. I believe with this in our minds, the world can turn into a better place. Not the best, but a better place. And remember, progress is not a straight line. It never was, it will never be. I'm so happy you've come this far. I hope I have not drained you. I hope you're as excited as I am to make a change. It might not look like it, but there is a better tomorrow waiting for us. We just have to reach for it and ask for it and take action. Thank you for coming this far again. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Stay healthy, stay happy. Thank you so much.